Hi, I'm John Malos, and welcome to Connect with me here on MeTV Fresno, Comcast Cable Channel 187. Glad to have you along on this Thursday. It's Entertainment Thursday. We have not one, count them. We've got two guests to talk about all the happenings, goings, and comings of Fresno this weekend and beyond. Stay tuned. Connect with me is coming up in just a moment.
Tonight I want to discuss the importance of the television medium to the American people.
And welcome back to the program. I'm laughing here. I just can't control myself because it's Entertainment Thursday right here on Connect with me on MeTV Fresno. You're watching us live on Comcast 187 and 43.6 if you're walking around with an antenna on top of your head or maybe your garage or your roof. Anyway, I'm in a fun mood on this Thursday morning, live from the showroom floor at Ventura TV. By the way, we do the replay tonight on Comcast. It is 7:30 p.m., of course. That's what nighttime means. Anyway, it's Entertainment Thursday, and we're going to talk to two people here. Kate Borders, she's the president and the CEO of the Downtown Fresno Partnership, and a very funny guy, Dan Pessano. He's the managing director of the Good Company Players. We're going to talk about Grizzlies. We'll talk about Cinco De Mayo coming up. What else is coming? We'll talk about the theater, Rocka's. Anything else that you want to talk about. We've also got a telephone number if you want to call us on the program. Not sure if Dan will take your phone calls, but we'll try. It's area code 559-265-43331. Let me repeat that since I didn't get it correct the first time. 559-265-4331 if you want to be a part of the program. We're going to come right back with our two guests and talk about the upcoming weekend. Hey, the weather's great outside. Go out and play golf, but there's a lot going on too. We'll see you back here in a jiffy on Connect with Me.
Ventura TV Appliance Center. We're the save energy, save time, save money place. The Energy Star qualified, ready steam equipped, high efficiency Frigidaire affinity place. You heard right. Right now, save big on select Frigidaire laundry pairs. No interest when paid in full within 6 months. At the hometown low price, think outside the big box place. Since 1951, Ventura TV Appliance Center. We're working hard to be your place.
Welcome back to Connect with me. I'm John Malos, of course, as mentioned, Entertainment Thursday here. And let me introduce my two guests right off the bat. I'm glad to have you along. Kate Borders. All right, it's what? What's wrong?
You look like you were going to shake my hand, so I reached out. There you go.
Oh, you're doing great this Thursday?
I am fabulous.
Who's that guy sitting next to you?
I don't know. We just met, but
yeah, hi,
I'm enjoying it.
I'm Dan.
Dan Pessano, the managing director of the Good Company Players.
Thanks.
And Kate, of course, is the president and CEO of the Downtown Fresno Partnership. Did I get that correct?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Wonderful.
Hey, we're looking at the wrong video here, but we're going to talk about Cinco de Mayo.
Okay.
That's coming up. It's starting May the 4th. It's Friday, May the 4th, right?
Tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Tomorrow is May the 4th, and it runs through the weekend. So let's turn around and take a look at Cinco de Mayo. I think we're going to take a look at the video here because that's one of our big events that's coming up, of course, this weekend. Okay, apparently I'm being... what was that? You waving me off? We have no video? Okay, we have no video, but you can talk about it anyway.
I can talk about Cinco de Mayo, and Dan could probably even talk about Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
I bet you've been there in the past. We've had this event for several years. It's on the Fulton Mall. It starts Friday, and mainly the Friday event is geared toward the lunch population. So come on down if you work downtown and grab your lunch there. Saturday and Sunday all day long, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Lots of great entertainment, tons of food options, shopping, all kinds of wonderful things. So it's all free.
When you say great food, entertainment, and all that kind of stuff, entertainment, what kind of entertainment can we expect from the Cinco de Mayo celebration? Because you know, I've been to those, and they're a lot of fun. Especially the food is great.
Well, it's all of the bands are Hispanic bands. Most of them are actually from Mexico. They're coming in and they're routing through, and they'll be here for this festival.
The mariachi?
There are all kinds of things like that.
Yeah.
Yep. And we have a whole
Mariachi
list of,
bands?
if you know the bands, go to our website, downtownfresno.org.
Downtownfresno.org
Exactly.
is the website. Okay.
And we have the list of all the bands on there.
So that's taking place starting tomorrow.
Correct.
Noon to 7. And then
11 to 7.
11 to 7. Okay. And then Saturday and Sunday, kind of the same deal.
Yep, 11 to 7.
Right.
Yep, all 3 days. So there are 2 stages. There's one in Mariposa Plaza, which people think of as the Clock Tower Plaza.
Okay.
And there's another one on Kern on the Fulton Mall. So those 2 stages are running the whole time. There are 3 beverage stations, so you can grab a beer, you can have a margarita, you can grab some tacos or some pizza. It's not all tacos. But lots of good options.
I gotta lay off the pizza. You know what I mean? I gotta shed about 10 pounds. But the other food is really, really good. But so Dan, you've got something going on too at Roger Rocka's. It's called Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Correct. We always have something going on. There are 2 theaters going, and part of the whole scene in the Valley, you know, the cliche, there's nothing to do. There's a lot to do, and I can vouch for going downtown. It's a kick.
All right.
But Dirty Rotten Scoundrels is based on the movie about 2 guys who basically fleece anybody they can. And
we're gonna take a look at some video here.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll it, guys.
Again, this is the most fun they've had, and it has a great surprise ending as well. Lots of good music, great surprise ending, good food, good time.
What does it cost to get in? How long does the show run? And what are the times that we can count on?
Well, at Roger Rocka's, we go Thursday through Sunday, most of the time with a doubleheader on Sunday, 2 performances on Sunday. The buffet is 45, and the full served meal is 49. We do that on Friday and Saturday, throwing a lot of stuff out at people. But basically, people come in about an hour before the show, hour and a half before the show, eat. The buffets on Thursday and Sunday, and Friday and Saturday are served meals. And then the show goes on at 7:30 on Thursday, and 8 o'clock on Friday and Saturday, and then we have a matinee, a very popular matinee on Sunday. And then in the evening it starts at 7:30 as well. And a bonus, our most important bonus, is our junior company. This is our group that founded in '78 when the music hall opened, and a lot of kids have gone through that training program and are now big in the profession, but they do 15 minutes or so of a pre-show. And so it's a bonus, and to be honest, our season ticket holders probably are happy right then, and would just go home.
How long does the show last? If it starts at 7:30, how long does it go?
Well, it depends on each show, and it depends a little bit on how popular intermission is. But in general, it's about a 2-hour interval.
Talk about the actors, too. I don't mean to leave you out, Kate.
No,
I'm going to
this
get
is
back
awesome.
to you. The actors are from where?
Well, they're all volunteers, basically. Because those of us that like to do theater, and they're all local. Sometimes they come from as far as Merced. We had a couple kids driving from Merced nightly to do the show.
Young actors, too.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Or at least from what I saw in the video, I don't know.
We have quite a range of ages. Sound of Music, the next thing up, and I guarantee you a range of ages in that. But you have performers that are on their way up. They'd like this as the experience to go on to the next thing, and then you have performers that have come back and live in Fresno for various reasons, sell refrigerators and things like that, and then you have people that hang.
Are you referring to Ventura TV?
Well, if I'm going to refer anywhere, I would refer to Ventura TV. I know I've bought things from Ventura TV in the past.
Yeah, and Mark Sheeran, the owner, I'm sure appreciates that.
Well, Mark, thank you. Thanks for supporting this, and thanks for getting John off the street. So,
how do we top this?
I don't know.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Anyway, he's called the General, by the way. That's his nickname.
Oh, yeah.
What do they call you?
Pope.
Okay. Kate,
John.
man, I'm exhausted already. I think I'm going to leave. I'm going home. You guys can take over. You know, for those who complain there's nothing going on in Fresno, what say you? You've got the answer to their complaint, right?
They haven't opened their eyes. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
I'm looking around with my eyes closed. Okay.
Exactly. I mean, there are so many things in Fresno. I mean, all over Fresno, not just in downtown, but
Right.
I mean, we could talk about sporting events, the theater companies, there's Warner's Theater always has things happening. There are nice restaurants to go to. There are all kinds of things happening. So I don't know if people ever even been to Arte Americas. I mean, there are a lot of good things in downtown.
Yeah, it's not just hanging out and going to a movie and eating dinner. I mean, there's entertainment if you look hard enough. Is that correct?
Exactly. And we are happy to give you answers to all of those questions. So
Yes,
people
and
can call us at any point in time.
I'm very happy to ask all of those questions,
Yeah.
especially to that guy.
Yeah. Well, you know, Fresno is a very young community, actually.
Yes.
You know, a lot of the rap sheets about nothing to do,
What do you
etc.
mean by that? The people that are moving in are young?
No, what I mean, if I weren't interrupted, I would have told you. You know, when you get the lists of places to live and the best places in the country, you get Charlotte and places on the East Coast. They've been around for a long time. Fresno is just a junior high in terms of developing its style and developing the number of resources and restaurants and you know, you get the stadium downtown. Lots of other communities have built a stadium downtown for the Grizzlies, a AAA affiliate, and then in the process of time, the stuff around the stadium blossoms, and
Well,
you're
that's what they
seeing
were
that.
hoping for here when it was first built about
But
10 years ago.
It's not happening right around the stadium, but you go a few blocks north and around, and you're seeing lofts and housing and things developing and some restaurants. That's what I mean. It is a young community that is still unsure of what people think of it.
See, I think when the stadium was first built, people thought it's going to happen instantaneously. All these businesses are going to go around within a year or two, and everything will be booming around the stadium and downtown. It hasn't happened, so the progression is slow, Kate.
Well, and there also was a pretty severe recession,
No, I
during
know.
that time. So I mean,
Yeah.
you take all of that together, and it does take a little bit longer for you to see that turnaround that you're looking for. But it's inevitable. I mean, there are people coming to the games. There are lofts, as you're talking about. I mean, the residential population is growing almost overnight.
Yeah.
It's changing, and with that comes what they need. They need
Yeah.
grocery stores and things to do. So it's all coming.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, you go to the games.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the thing that I go to the games anytime I can in this midst of my schedule. And you look around and it's a family crowd. And it's one of the family events. The Grizzlies are one of the family events. Now that's the first step to bringing people in, having a great experience, and either if they don't stay down, it's a positive experience. So that takes time.
All right. And I agree with you. And by the way, it's a scary thing when you and I both agree with him.
Oh, I agree with him a lot, I think.
Thank
I
you.
know, I know. We're just teasing. We're having fun here. It's
Yeah.
Fun Thursday. We're going to be back in a moment here on Connect with Me. I'm John Malos. You're watching us live on Comcast. Back with more fun in a moment.
Ventura TV Appliance Center. We're the low-price leading brand's reliable advice place. The Frigidaire Gallery Dream Kitchen Get Yours Today place. You with me? Right now, get huge savings on select Frigidaire Gallery appliances and pay no interest when paid in full within 6 months at the hometown low-price think outside the big box place. Since 1951, Ventura TV Appliance Center. We're working hard to be your place.
The spotlight today is on entertainment. We're here, of course, with Kate Borders and Dan Pessano. And Kate, I want to start with you first. You have other things going on besides Cinco de Mayo. You can go to Cinco de Mayo and you can go to the other things that we discussed earlier.
Yes. Well, tonight we're kicking off a concert series called Thursday Night Live. It's going to be
What is that
basically
exactly?
a free concert series right in front of the Chuck Chansey Park on Fulton Mall. So the mall entrance to the park. So what we're trying to do is show people that this is a way to get into the park. A lot of people don't even know that you can go that way. And show them there are other things happening. And the concerts start at 4:30 every Thursday in May. So again, we've got 40,000 employees downtown that we want to make sure we have something for them to do. So they will literally leave their offices and hear music and not want to go home. It'll already be playing. So that's something that we're starting tonight. Mofo Party Band is our band tonight. So if you're a fan of theirs, come on out and you can hear them for free.
That's great.
Yeah.
And you also have another event that starts, I believe, tonight.
Well,
Art Hop,
tonight
right?
is not a new event. Art Hop is not a new event, but every
Right.
single first Thursday of every month is Art Hop. And Art Hop takes downtown and basically brightens every venue. I mean, if you're around on a downtown and people will say to me, when do you think this downtown revitalization thing is going to happen? And I kind of look around and go, are you kidding me? Do you see the fact that you can't even walk down the sidewalk right now? There are a lot of new galleries popping up. There are not a lot of new stores popping up. So Art Hop's a great way to come out and see all of that and have a lot of people around you. So you can bring all your friends and shop, dine. It's a good experience every first Thursday.
Okay, good to know. And of
Yeah.
course, my favorite event, the Grizzlies game. You know,
Yeah.
we had Parker here as one of our guests on the first week.
He filled up this space. No doubt about
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did a lot more than that actually.
You know-
but he was a lot of. I love going to the Grizzlies game, and they're home this weekend, right?
They are home this weekend. Yep.
Through tonight, they go away because
Yeah.
I got to cram one in tonight. You know, that entrance, the mall entrance to the games, that's where you want to stand if you want to catch a home run. Mm-hmm. That's exactly where they go. So
Yeah.
if you want to wait, you know, there aren't a lot of home runs. So.
Well, I mean, but you know what? It's good. You know, the atmosphere at the ballpark. I mean, I don't work for the Grizzlies. I'm not trying to pump their horn or toot their horn or whatever you want to call it. But the atmosphere, the stadium is so family oriented and conducive to being a family event.
Yeah.
And they added that whole carnival this year. So if
Yeah.
you've been down this year, there's a carnival
Right.
experience that families can take part in. And this weekend, you're right, the Grizzlies aren't here, but Fuego is here.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
those are always free games. So
Yeah.
there's a Fuego game Saturday, I believe starting at 7.
Yeah,
a
but the
Fuego
Grizzlies
game.
come back next week, though.
Uh-huh.
They come back next week. I know because I think we're having a guest on, a player on next week from
Great.
the Grizzlies. Yeah.
Great. I wish I'd have been here that day.
Well.
Now
we-
damn slamming on me
We
now.
purposely scheduled it so it's a different day. But
Okay,
anyway,
thank you.
Grace and Glory. Tell
Okay.
us about that. Let's look at the video first.
All
Anyway,
right.
let's turn around and look at that video there.
They're quieter than I remembered them.
That's
Okay.
okay. All right, go ahead and talk about whatever.
Well, this is one of our very favorite plays. This is in our Second Space Theater, 920.
What will you do before we talk to Dad? Okay. I put a lid on that pan and boil fast.
Okay. Well, I recognize the voice because the tall, thin one is my wife. That's Lori Pessano.
Oh, okay.
And the woman in bed is Mary Piona. And we like this play. It's at our Second Space Theater on Olive, 928 East Olive, small theater. The two women are polar opposites. Grace is in the last days of her life, and a hospice worker comes to help her. But she is the most independent older lady you'll ever meet, and the hospice worker gets taught a lot. And in the midst of laughing, there are some tears, and it is a very touching piece. And only two extraordinary actresses doing the evening's work, and it just pulls you in, and you're nice and close in her cabin here, and they share their concerns and heartbreaks, and so. Are you excited?
Well, I was just going to ask you because I was thinking. You mentioned hospice, and you know, my father.
Yeah.
Rest his soul. He was
Yeah.
under hospice care
Right.
in his final days a couple of years ago. He was 92. So the thought that crossed my mind is this kind of a downer or?
Well, I guess it's how you take it. Hospice, it brings the two of them together, but it's not about death. It's about life. And it's about
living your final days.
Well, and more importantly, it's about learning from someone with great wisdom that has a perspective that you wish you had to bringing your own ideas, and there's a culture clash, but they're both really human, vulnerable people that both have something to learn. And I think anytime, that's what theater does. You take a situation that is painful and you're able
to life.
And maybe you're able to laugh at it, which makes you a little better. Or maybe you take a situation that moves you, and you know, you can't beat getting moved by live performance. I mean, there's nothing like it where you go in and the story picks you up. Sometimes you cry at the movies, and I think that's really important. But when you're there, within earshot, and you are pulled into that emotion, it's healing. Well, it's healing. If you would have seen this play, or Tuesdays with Maury, or a play like that during the time that your dad was sick, it could affect you either way, but I'm guessing it might have given you the relief. Sometimes people don't cry in those times, and they come in and they see something and it releases what they're holding up.
I have found over the years, as I have lost relatives one after the other, people take death in a different people take death in a different way. Not everybody looks at death the same way. And that's what I learned over the course of time, and it's for me, I take it a certain way, but I shouldn't expect someone else to think that way.
My favorite play is Our Town, and there is an amazing speech by the young girl that is given one day to come back and look at her life. And she asks the guy, the stage manager, do any human beings ever realize life while they live it every minute? And how short it is, and how you need to savor every moment. You really do. No matter what it is. And theater does that.
I want to buy a ticket.
Thank you.
Sold. Sold. To the highest bidder.
I'll pay the same price.
All right. We've got to take a commercial break here. We're going to be back with more of Kate Borders and Dan Pessano here on Connect with Me, live on MeTV Fresno. We're back in just a moment.
Ventura TV Appliance Center. We're the save energy, save time, save money place. The Energy Star qualified #1 rated high-efficiency Cabrio from Whirlpool Place. You heard right. Right now, save big on select Whirlpool Cabrio laundry pairs and pay no interest when paid in full within 6 months. At the hometown low price, think outside the big box place. Since 1951, Ventura TV Appliance Center. We're working hard to be your place.
Hit me again!
Chief, I think we got a hit on our hands.
MeTV Fresno, now on Comcast Channel 187.
Ventura TV Appliance Center. We're the low-price leading brands reliable advice place. The Whirlpool Dream Kitchen Get Yours Today place. Check this out. Right now, get huge savings on select Whirlpool appliances and pay no interest when paid in full within 6 months. At the hometown low price, think outside the big box place. Since 1951, Ventura TV Appliance Center. We're working hard to be your place.
And welcome back to Connect with Me. I'm John Malos. This is Kong Her. And this is a beautiful dryer from Maytag. Talk about it, Kong.
Yes, it is. Thank you, John. Today we're here to talk about this high-efficiency supercapacitor electric dryer from Maytag, also owned by Whirlpool.
Okay. Now, this thing, it dries very efficiently, because one of the things that I worry about my dryer is I put the clothes in the dryer, I walk away, I do other activities around the house, and then I'm always having to go back and check to see if those clothes are dry.
Indeed. That can be one of the problems, or can be a problem for most people drying their clothes on this traditional dryer. And what that does is you always have to lose your focus or doing whatever you're doing, always come back and check on your clothes. Luckily, this dryer has an intelligent dry sensor, which will be able to, on its own, measure the moisture level in each clothing, so that when there's no more moisture, your clothes are dry, the dryer will stop, doesn't continue to use heat, and
alarm goes off.
Doesn't go off, but yeah, a little beep goes off. But what does it will free you up time to focus on other things while at the same time be able to save on energy and money over the lifetime use of this unit.
All right. When you take those clothes out of the dryer, sometimes they're wrinkled. I noticed the wrinkles. Even my daughter says, my clothes are wrinkled. Why are they wrinkled? They just came out of the dryer.
Right. Having a wrinkle-free clothes after the drying can be quite a bit of a challenge for most models. But with this particular model right here, it has a feature that is not commonly found in most traditional dryers. And I'm talking about the 90-minute wrinkle prevent option. What that does is that it's going to be able to tumble your clothes every 5 minutes without using any heat for 90 minutes after the drying cycle is complete. Now, what that's is going to be able to keep the clothes from setting for wrinkling. It'll keep it clean, dry, and wrinkle free. So the next time you think about ironing your clothes, not having enough time, all you have to do is turn on the dryer to the 90-minute wrinkle prevent option, and voila, there you go. Problem solved for you.
All right, we're running out of time here. The price on this is what, Kong?
The price on this is $749. We got it down to $599. And you probably wonder, for Connect With Me viewers, that we're going to lower by another $100. No, we're going to lower by $200 off on this unit right here to a bonus of $399 at the end.
$399, and that's good till noon tomorrow for our Connect With Me viewers here at Ventura TV. And how do the other box stores compare?
In terms of the other box, I don't want to talk about the other box because there is none. There's no other retailer have this particular model in stock. We are the only one who have this exclusively. We're the only one who have it in stock.
All right, and the price again?
The price is net price $599. For Connect With Me viewers is $399.
Good through noon tomorrow. And how do you get to Ventura TV? Thank you very much, Kong. I'll mention that. Anyway, if you're in Clovis, it's about 10, 12, 14 minutes away down the 168. If you're coming from, say, River Park, it's 10 minutes if you're down the 41. And then if you're coming 99, whether it's north or south, you get off on Ventura Avenue. It's just 5 minutes away from Highway 99. We're back with more of our entertainment guests and talking about what's coming up this weekend and beyond in just a moment.
Ventura TV Appliance Center. We're the save energy, save time, save money place. The Energy Star qualified, ready steam equipped, high efficiency Frigidaire affinity place. You heard right. Right now, save big on select Frigidaire laundry pairs and pay no interest when paid in full within 6 months. At the hometown low price, think outside the big box place. Since 1951, Ventura TV Appliance Center. We're working hard to be your place.
From the comic book to the TV screen.
Better let us handle this.
The dynamic duo comes to life on MeTV.
How right you are.
It's Batman.
B-A-T-M-A-N.
Fighting foes with fearsome faces.
Oh, dear me, yes.
Batman. Saturdays at 7, 6 Central on MeTV.
Hooray for me!
Exclusively brought to you by Ventura TV.
Welcome back to Connect With Me, back here with Kate Borders and Dan Pessano, and a lot of entertainment going on this weekend and beyond. So don't complain, don't call to complain there's nothing going on, right, Kate?
Exactly, there's always something going on. And again, I mean, if anybody wants to check out all of our events all summer, downtownfresno.org, and Dan's got a lot of great stuff going on.
Goodcompanyplayers.com.
Right.
And Assassins out at Fresno State runs this weekend and next. Next week, Showboat down at the Saroyan.
You got Magic in the Mountains, too, up in Oakhurst.
Yeah, Oakhurst, the melodrama. Really a great time. So, it's a vibrant community if you're vibrant.
Yeah. So, exactly. What do you know? Roger Rocka is a good first date type theater.
First, 5th, 12th. Somebody was celebrating a 66th anniversary.
We got to go. We're out of time. Kate Borders, thank you very much. Would you come back?
Sure.
That wasn't a very convincing sure. Dan, would you come back?
No way.
Thank you very much for your time. Back with more. Hey, John Hernandez is our guest tomorrow. He's running for Congress. Don't miss tomorrow's show and the replay tonight at 7:30 on Comcast. See you tomorrow.